What's up, guys? Vape with Mr. J here.
And I'm mode.
And this video was supposed to be done last Saturday. Forgot about it. So we're here this Saturday. So you get an unboxing and a review all in one. I might start actually doing them like this. So
What unbox?
unboxing and review. Alright, so last Saturday I went to the local convenience store because they were open. They sell mods and stuff. Actual name brand mods, none of that like cheap Chinese stuff you'll find on eBay or even at some cigarette. Well, I guess this would be like a cigarette convenience store. Um, but they do sell actual name brand mods like the Pulse. They also had the what is this? What the hell is this? It's a Tony B project. What mod is this? I call it Ocean on my phone. Um, it doesn't matter what this mod is. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter what that mod is. But that's a good mod. That's a good mod, but we're not here to work on that. So here it is. Pulse X box came in. The only one they had was lime green because they don't keep a stock like an actual vape shop does. They just get mods here and there to help people get off of smoking. And yeah, so I got in lime green, and I'm actually going to show you something cool with the lime green panel here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and open it. Just pull it off like this. Now I tried putting everything back the way it was when I got it, but well, that didn't work out too well. So here you have the mod. It does have juice in it. I've been vaping on it for a week now. It does have juice and a battery in it. I didn't feel like taking those out. So we'll go ahead and take the mod out, put it off to the side. Now, I did not clean the atomizer. Like, still got dead skin on it. We'll go ahead and take this out. And this just has like your charging cable, extra screws, O-rings, solid pin if you want to use it as regular RDA. I believe it comes with two tools, an Allen key, and a screwdriver. Let me double check. Let's see what's yeah. So it does come with an Allen key and a screwdriver. So we're just gonna go ahead and set this off to the side. So first thing I want to take a look at is the mod itself. So this is what it looked like. What it looks like. I cleaned it the best I could. I've already dropped it. Surprisingly, the polymer that is used for the housing is actually pretty scratch and scuff resistant. So I thought it was pretty cool. And just got a single 2700 in here, E-Fest. So yeah, not really too much. Menus like all the other, like the other two Pulse regulateds. Menus all the same. Everything's the same. So yeah, 510 on top. Squonk bottle. I love the Pulse Squonk bottles. I've always been a big fan of them. So yeah. Like I said, haven't really cleaned the atomizer. It's still got some dead skin on it. But that's what the atomizer looks. This is the Pulse X atomizer. Really neat build deck. I actually like the build deck. It was easy to build on. Screws easy to get to. You have a decent amount of room on it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this on here and take a look at that build deck. I actually just got done re-wicking this bad boy. But that's what the deck looks like. It's got like that X configuration. Super simple to build on. Unique deck, I will say that. I think it's very innovative. The way it squonks and everything, the way the juice actually comes up through the top and just goes out on the side of the coils, like comes to the top of the coils, instead of using capillary action on the bottom where you fill up the deck and then you hopefully the juice will, or the cotton will soak up the juice. This is designed a little bit different. I like this design a lot better. It is easy to over squonk. I've noticed that. But it does, as far as leaking goes, it does not leak whatsoever. So yeah, here's the top. Top is two pieces, adjustable airflow, and the way the airflow is designed It's pretty interesting. So you can actually have one side open, or not one side, but you can have either the top section open or both sections. It is meant for dual coils only, so you're not going to have a single coil airflow option. So just keep that in mind. So green drip tip. I don't know if it comes with another drip tip, like a clear one or something, but I know it comes with a clear, like lime green. So yeah, and it does come with this. I want to say this is PMMA. I could be wrong. I do like it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how that looks on here. So that's how that looks, and we'll just go ahead and bake it with that because I'm about to put this one back up. Oh, turn it on. X logo. Activate old coil. Not bad. Has a lot. This top cap has a lot of airflow to it, which is why I don't use it. So yeah, go ahead. Set this off to the side over here. All right. So let's see. Where's that? Hang on, I gotta find it. I don't think it's on my desk. So what I wanted to show you with the that's my pills. Here it is. Alright, so what I wanted to show you with the top cap, and I might have to turn this light off so you can see. Or not top cap. Well, you could actually do it with the lid too. As you can see, this is a UV light, and it makes this this glow really nicely. My camera's not going to show it up that well, which is why I actually have a picture on my phone. We'll see how well this works of it. So that's what it essentially looks like underneath the UV light. It is UV reactive, so it's pretty cool. I found that out one night just like goofing around while I was drinking. God, it's a little dry. And juice. I actually picked up some juice at that convenience store as well. They sell name brands like Bad Drip Labs. They sell Milkman, stuff like that. Humble. And the juice I have here is called Pixie Tarts, and oh my god, it is delicious. It really goes well with this this vodka and Arizona kiwi strawberry that I'm drinking. Delicious. So I'm just on top. I'm gonna give flavor on that. In my opinion, about 5.5 out of 10. It's a little strong. I probably should have gotten it in a lower milligram. Might have been a little bit better, but it's good. Clouds on it, really depends on the build. The build that's in here really needs a decent amount of power to actually get going because the coils I have in here are super Claptons. They're 0.7 ohms a piece, which knocks it down to 0.46 paired together in a dual coil fashion. So, but locking top cap, so you can adjust your airflow. But I keep the airflow wide open. Fired her at 80 watts, which is throwing about 5.5 volts at it. So battery life not that good, running that amount of voltage. But it works. Being I'm sitting here at the desk, like I already got a battery on the charger. And it should be done soon. So, all right, but having it for a week, been using it for a week. What do I think of it? Well, if you're gonna run a higher resistant build, like say like a Super Clapton or something, you're going to end up going through a lot of batteries. So you might want to have extra batteries with you while you're out and about. I can get away with 2 with the resistance that this build is at. Um, Actually, I can get away with 1 battery, but um, if you start to go lower and you have to end up pushing more more power through the coil, you're definitely going to want to have more batteries on hand. It is what it is. But it has the power to drive these coils with the amount of metal that's in here. So I'd say that's pretty good. And really, battery life depends on down to your actual batteries itself. Not so much. Well, it also depends on build, but not so much the mod. As long as the mod can support something like that, then yeah. It is light. I like, honestly, I'm going to say this. Um, I like the Pulse X more than I like the 80 watt upgraded to 90 watt. Because this is also 90 watts, but I feel like this one has a better version of the Vandy chip in it compared to the Pulse 80 watt. That doesn't mean that the Pulse 80 watt isn't a bad mod. If Motor could find it, I'd recommend him to get it. He would like it. I also prefer the Pulse X RDA or RSA over the original Pulse 24. This is much easier to build on. It's definitely designed really well for squonking. As a kit, honestly, overall, I'd say, in my opinion, it's pretty good. You can't really go wrong. Like I said, the RDA is easy to build on. The mod's light. It's just a really great package. Now, if you are running hotter builds, I am going to tell you the RDA does tend to get warm. Even on the PMMA cap, it gets warm. So just keep that in mind. Now, what I do like is I can actually buy extra panels for this if I want to say change it up. So that would be awesome. And then I'm going to talk about this for a second. I can actually get different panels for this as well. They make several different panels that you can buy from the Vandy Vape website. I think they also make drip tips and stuff. So, yeah. And, but on to the mod. I would rate the mod by the Pulse X mod by itself. I would rate it a 6.5 out of 10. That's me being generous. I actually really thoroughly enjoy it. It's really good from when I'm playing video games because I can just squonk and I still get the flavor and clouds of an RDA, but with an actual squonk bottle. So it's kind of like a tank, acts like a tank, but you get the flavor and clouds of an RDA. And one thing I noticed about like me running hotter builds and like tanks, say like my Hive RTA, like yeah, it'll work and it's got decent airflow. But if I want to run super hot builds, I need a fucking a tank like the like my Titan RDTA, the 41 millimeter guy. Because that has a lot of airflow and I can fit massive coils in it and run them at extremely high wattages with no issue. Downside to the Titan RDTA is it uses a lot of juice. Doesn't go through a lot of juice, but initially, like filling it up takes a lot of juice. But you can vape on it for an hour to an hour and a half before you have to refill. So I guess that's good. But this I like this in this package because once the battery needs to be charged, I could just reach over, pop my other battery out, take this one out, pop that one in, take the dead one, pop it in, and then put the fresh battery into the mod. So yeah. But the mod, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a 6.5 out of 10 because that is me being generous. I think it's a really nice mod. You can find them pretty cheap. Mine wasn't necessarily too cheap. I think I paid like $40 for the kit. It's whatever. Not really a big issue. Now on to the atomizer or RSA. What do I think of it? Well, as I said before, I like the build deck. It's innovative. It's definitely different. The weight swungs and everything is just completely new. Well, somewhat new. It's not entirely new because I think the 502 does a similar thing where it swungs out the top, but the way this is set up in a smaller package, you can't go wrong. I like the airflow. The fact that the top cap locks in. That's the biggest issue I have with some RSAs is the top cap doesn't actually lock in, so you're kind of just trying to have to grab it and adjust the airflow. So yeah, but I will rate the RSA or the Pulse X RDA or RSA, whatever you want to call it. I'd rate it about a 5 out of 10. You can probably find it by itself if you really wanted to. I know Motor over here, he has the Pulse 24. Wait, is it the Pulse 24 you have or the 22?
24.
Okay. Now he knows my feelings about the Pulse 24. I don't care for it. It's not my cup of tea. But some people do like it for dripping. It's definitely really good for clouds the way the airflow is designed. Got those two big ass massive ports, and it's just a lot of airflow. And you can get away with running one massive single coil in it. I do it. I actually have a single coil in it right now, wherever the hell it's at. I typically put it, like when I'm running one massive ass single coil, I typically put it on one of my variable voltage mods and crank that motherfucker up to the max voltage, whether it be 6 or 8 volts, and just go to fucking town with it. So yeah. But why don't you go ahead and show them what you're borrowing? I think is it from your brother or your cousin?
I said I ended up with it for my stepbrother. I need to charge it, and that would be the.
Is that the RPM 40? Yeah. They came out with the 80.
But when we were moving my parent stepdad, I somehow brought it home and to give it back to him. But I'll give it to him eventually.
Yeah. I like the RPM 40. I like it better than the Nord. That's just my opinion.
Hell, I might
a real good one. I don't know where my RPM 40 is, but if you really want a good one, the Aegis Boost is pretty good. I think it uses coil as well. And then obviously there's the Orion Plus, which also uses a coil, which I really do like for Nick Salts. But yeah, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. Anyways, I am Vaping with Mr. J.
And I'm Motor.
And we are signing out.